different rosters of Loud as
Like,
well.
I'm down to see some good harbor stuff, but it seems very rare these days. Again, they could have some good stuff. I would probably steal some of their stuff.
I mean, hey, my bad.
There's got to be so much pressure on this kid's shoulders.
But yeah, I like the silent jump to try see over this.
As the wall goes down, the kills erupt. And they're
Big
trading
Joe.
in kind.
Nicely done from Moose.
Aggressive.
Whoa, wait.
Right into the lap of 2. He gets the kill.
You get another.
25 HP as he's
Oh, what's
low.
QCK
Now the
doing?
clip runs dry. QCK gets away.
So awkward.
Yeah, it really was. That was not a great
I
duel.
mean, the boldness, the gusto, the other word I don't want to use, of Moose to just challenge him up. It's just crazy as he goes to Bros. Now Sadak has a really good line here, but no real
Low
idea that
HP. Should be a
Vanity's
freebie.
close. He's so weak.
Is a
There he
freebie.
is. Vanity falls. Oxy and Moose remain. With Spike in hand, they creep out towards A, where there is no resistance right now.
I got the spike.
Moose in these moments has been so
Moose has double
clutch
molly if he manages to get away
for
from sight.
C9. And I know he's sitting on only 25 HP, but
Spike
He also
planted.
has his 2 mollies, so he should be able to help.
Coming back.
huge from Oxy.
Yeah. These two, this tandem of Moose and Oxy have been so good together, and they have a chance to do it again. QCK is just so weak, man. 30 HP, yeah, Moose is weak, but Oxy still has so
Yeah,
much
Moose has
health,
owned it with
and
his
they're
play,
playing this
right?
beautifully.
It's over.
Yeah, there's no way for QCK to do this. He's gonna get taken care of assassination style.
Yeah, nicely handled from these
Oxy
two.
with
Is really,
3-5,
really
now
good.
get the pistol.
Another 3K from Oxy on the pistol round.
I think it should have been decided maybe over
C9
towards here. It
opting
was
to
such
just
a
walk
weird
behind
duel that I
early
saw.
Viper wall on the A side. Get pushed all the way up.
Yeah,
So
especially when the
wall
comms kind of
drops,
come
there's
in
three
that this
different
guy's
angles
low to kind of run
that Loud have
away.
to look at.
Yeah.
I think even
But they
early
actually ended up
reloaded. I
catching out
didn't see how many
Kawazin
bullets he had.
On a weird timing when he's trying to take his dart out.
Let's think. Okay, so he had only 2 bullets, so that'll be why.
This is these plays from Oxy where he pushes so far up and actually like takes fights deep into spawn or mid in that scenario. He gets so much value against Loud when he does this. And I think
Okay,
he's
Les
just,
has
like,
a
just
sheriff,
keep sticking with that
and
game plan until he gets
we
fully
get the
punished.
3-gun rebuy. Okay, so we got 2 people.
No buy on the side
They're
of
allowed
Loud.
2 deaths. Anything
Already
above
farming
is
that.
too
Jet
much.
Knife ultimate. If he can get enough kills here, maybe a bomb plan.
Heavy early rotate,
able to
but
give
they're
somebody that
kind
vandal
of
for the next
committed.
round
We've got to
for the
keep an
bonus.
eye on Moose, who's literally just holding
Sage
behind.
Wolf's been
He has one of the
problematic
guns.
before, but
They didn't get the
Whoa,
bomb down.
whoa,
But
whoa.
there's really nothing to punish here, I don't think.
Okay, it's all good.
There isn't.
Yeah, no,
A minor
didn't
mistake,
take
but
the.
it's gonna
I mean,
go
they don't have the
without
guns to break the
consequence, it
wall.
seems.
Otherwise, this might have
Oxy
been a
wants
little
all
bit
the smoke
different.
right now, Doug.
He's gonna be the one handing it out, man. There's just nothing really on the other side.
He's gonna keep peeking.
I think the problem here too for Loud is not only do you not have guns, but you don't have position. You've got the Sage Wall. You're gonna have to get through as well. And at this point, it's just damage control.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well.
that's a good amount of damage.
Nah, surely not.
Nah.
There's
And
just not enough time.
nah.
all of the guns can't be
Moose
picked
is
up,
in mid,
right?
though. As everything was going on, he had the
Yeah, he
replay
has to
once that
commit.
KJ went down.
Damn, bro.
But that
They
was
only saved 1
really
gun.
costly for C9.
Yeah, he did so
2
good.
rifles invested into that round.
Well, I think the benefit for them. Though,
Yeah, and
is
they keep
because
one
they've
of
been
the-
handling
keep
buy
one of the
players, they only
rifles, the
buy
other 2
2
done.
or maybe 3 rifles, but then other people don't buy at all.
Yeah.
They still have a bit.
Great
to fight back
eco
with
from
here in
them.
this next round.
And Oxy's only 1 off of the jet knives. Oh, this is that delay on the plan. He thought he got the bomb down already. And yeah, you know, it didn't make that much a difference into the round, but you know what? Maybe that extra couple seconds on the bomb timer could have secured an extra gun. Who knows? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
sure.
When it comes down to Valorant, small things like that go a long way.
Alright,
And it
bonus
looks like
still
they're gonna
low.
try to
I mean,
get
it's
this
not too
E-orb
bad. They still have
onto
3
Oxy.
guns.
And they're giving
Let's
him
see,
a
wall
rifle to
goes
try to
in,
get
that
entry
normally
first,
indicates that
just
they
in
want to
case
be
there is
fighting
any
over towards here.
struggle
Recon over towards
to a
A,
fight
hits
here.
no one. And... Okay.
This is the duel that...
I was going to say, we're going to get an
We're gonna
early
have to see.
rotating from the Killjoy or not?
Oh, they didn't break the drone.
Yeah, so QCK is likely going to get
Oh.
spotted too.
You have to use your dash to get out of there.
Fumble from Tui.
He has dash. He's going to get away. But you're right, the orb goes in favor of Oxy.
Get out of my way.
Now Blade's online.
Oh, he's gonna jump on a yellow.
This is the same pathing he took last round, but this time he doesn't have dash.
Oh,
Yeah,
but he
just
does
the
find
insta
Tui.
foot, and QCK needs to kill everyone, and he is wanting to get out of there.
He's got 1 HP.
Hanks it down to 1
QCK
HP.
has nowhere to go.
Oh my goodness, how is he getting out of here? Dude, QCK looked so unconfident during some of that.
He was 1 HP, now he gets
Yeah, guy's just laughing to himself. Look at some of the damage done. 45, 5, 24. This is still very doable for Loud. Big duel going on towards middle. Okay, this is now really, really doable. 3 people. When does this heal come up?
Which is exactly what they do. 3 rifles for Cloud9, but
No spams, no
almost all
nothing.
of them are weak. Rooney's the only one who's healthy.
They'll have a drone.
Heal should be coming up any moment now. And you know they're going to slap that right onto Oxy. if they can.
1 HP.
Wow, 1
Oxy,
HP
and
gets
he
the kill.
onto Sonic anyway. Finally falls. Zappa and Vanity, weak. But Rooney, the one who's healthy, trying to find value. Kawanzine has to do it on his own,
Nicely
and he
done
will
from
fall.
Rooney in the end.
The bonus in
Okay,
favor of
bonus
Cloud9.
with the 3 rifles. Yeah, I mean, this B hold just fell apart. It really did.
You saw it. You saw the idea, right? Let's let Oxy
It
buy
just
him a
didn't.
rifle.
Dude,
If
it
there's
did
anybody
not
up
look
close and
confident
personal,
over
you can
towards
take him
B.
out, get the knives that way. If not, we push him back. We get the jet knives. And then we
There was
just go
like
crazy on him.
hesitation, and then they wanted to stay, and then they didn't stay, and then the dash
Just the
got
fact
popped
that he
late.
lived for so long after doing this whip,
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
and then gets
Yeah,
another
it's
one
really
on the
weird.
Sawdog at the end.
And then obviously they didn't shoot the drone, which led to all
Rooney
of
played
it.
the back of yellow perfectly too, jiggling the guy walking up close sight, and then fully committing on the left in the back. And another early B default here for C9.
I love what they're doing with the harbor wall on B, right? You're denying any exit out from garage without having to use unless you use util. But then they're also getting the tail mid. That allows Sonic to get so far up.
C9 are just reading into it as well, not trying to go out before that drone comes.
Yeah. It's like a really complex team of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Essentially, if you use you all, then we'll use the drone.
And this map can be so hard when you play against a team that can just take B like this.
Yeah, I mean,
And they parade into
they're
sight.
just in for just dueling this the whole time.
And even knowing that there's an eco on the other side, they're so careful. Cloud9 are with how they're.
Yeah, I like that they
approaching
keep
the
taking
dark
their
to make
time,
sure
right? They
Oxy
keep
has
taking
a
their
lot of
time in
space
terms
when
of
he
like
hits back yellow.
wall.
We haven't seen that.
Wall's
on
always
other
committed when
instances,
they're in.
other rounds where it has been a bit more
Wall.
aggressive. What a shot
And they're
from
in,
Dewey's.
they're going for the plant.
Cool, man.
Gotta keep an eye on this guy. How on
Shot,
earth has he got past
he's
the...
got a lot of space.
Oh, wait, how?
They don't know.
Oh my Jesus.
No! Well, Tui's hits those. Tragic from Sadak.
That should be a free plant.
Kalanzine's gotten one back. They're not out of the woodworks yet. Oh,
Yeah, they might
Are they
save
gonna
this.
pull this
They might
off?
save him.
with just sheriffs.
They might save Sadak here. Oh, goes in. Got some low HPs. Vanity can definitely win this with some running gun.
Not giving the sheriff any chance to work. Vanity with 2. Looking for the 3rd. No way. Connects.
Holy hell, it fell apart. It's such a different round with that kill. How did you get past this alarm bot though? Did the wall like extend a little bit?
Enemy team. Last map, it was him pushing past
The killjoy never
stun
went
line
out
of
of
the breach from
distance,
Sawdog.
so I guess
This
the
time, it's
the
pushing
wall
all the way
was
into sight
down a bit
once
too
that
far
hard round
back.
comes down from Tui's. If he does not make that play and just stays stagnant and sits back, it's over.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is he knows.
Yeah,
What it takes to
that's
win.
a shame, man. You can tell on his face. He's just like, well, that's my bad, man.
He's just like us. That's brutal.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It do. There's that harbor wall again. We mentioned.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it. They're just still doing this B default.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
again, it goes uncleared. So you get so much more value out of that drone because of it.
Whoa!
shot.
He hits that shot,
That was really nice.
But now what?
and then he resets.
Yeah, wait till the smoke and then just gets out of there. Okay, nicely done.
Find safety and
Res
cross
goes
through
in,
the
but
res,
still okay.
And now the round resets.
Could use I
Oxy got all
was
the
gonna
way
say they
pushed up on
could
that
have
spot,
used the
so
Sova ult
let's see
for
if
this if the
C9 now
pings were
decides
good,
to
but
clear the back of yellow and then maybe just cut noise and go back to A. for
Recon
once
goes
because they
towards yeah.
full committed
Damn.
onto A,
Recon.
or onto
Oops,
B
sorry,
most
chat.
of the round.
Dude, I keep doing this recently.
UCK tries to re-clear. Oxy
Yeah, I need to
gets fucking
unbind
stuck.
my Windows key. That has to
It's
happen.
another
Someone
really
add it
good
to my
ball that
list, man.
spams through it, punish Oxy.
He got spammed twice.
Someone add it to my
That's
list.
just unlucky.
Times in a
But
row.
honestly,
Almost
that's-
leaks.
That's part of running as hard as hard comp, right?
Dude,
When the
there
walls
was
go
something
up,
about
you just spam through it and
what was it? Something about
you got lucky.
dinosaurs earlier. Which one was this?
Moose is now trying to rejoin the fray. The alarm bot's gonna
Disconnect the
give him away.
keyboard. Then
He's
I
not
can't
able
do
to
the
find that
binds.
space.
Very deep wall.
Yeah, it's super deep. 100 Fury out from Valzine. It's going to be traded back. Vanity gets one. They both
Oi.
go up high. Rudy wins out.
Yeah, they're looking a step ahead on this.
That was so sick.
15
It's
seconds to
15
plant the
seconds left,
spike.
and they still haven't fully committed to getting spiked out. That's the third harbor wall we've seen.
10 seconds left.
They still haven't gotten it
Yeah,
out.
and this is
They
that.
burned the clock
Yeah, time just
beautifully,
got
allowed
a
it on the board.
little bit low on this one for sure.
There we go. And they should be able to pick up that off as well. And now it's broken, right? So what does C9 do now into this round to adapt? That was a
Do they
great
just
job
keep
from
going
Rob to
B?
set up QCK with that op. And this kill was so nice, so patient on it. Super nice shot. Almost turned south when Oxy gets the kill on the
Oh.
reclear, but you know, I guess Oxy's just gonna get spammed if you can't kill him 1v1 straight up.
Yeah, just don't give them the fight back.
Just spam him through the wall. Things like that get into your head as a duelist. You're like, oh, I'm getting the entry, but I'm not even seeing the second guy when I'm dying.
It's just I'm unlucky.
Yeah, what do you do?
It gets into your head for sure.
Now you
Sadak
see Loud
has
already
all,
playing,
and we've got to start looking at the
trying to
money,
play
because the
2
money
steps ahead. He
is
understood that.
pretty low.
The B default probably won't happen again. That's
This
why you
with
see
a
the op on the
1-9
A
loss
side of the
bonus
map.
is obviously not a buy. Double luck out.
Les has a lot to do
I
behind
guess
this
they
wall.
want to insert someone over towards it.
He's so confident in these spots though. When he's anchoring alone, doesn't matter if there's 2, 3, 4 people.
They bully him off of the line. They get the orb for Moose, who's now 2 away from having his ult.
Good to be.
Him straight up mid to B, and
see the
does he
walls
want to kill
instantly
Joe
go up.
early here? Could be good.
Also, note where Sonic's
He
molly
considered
is right
it, I
now.
think.
Gosh.
Back
Oh
yellow.
wait, that's a nice little.
God.
No way.
No way.
As soon as the wall goes down, it's gonna be chaos. Oh,
That was sick.
Oh!
Oh, he got the farted spawn. Yeah, and this is gonna reset the recon.
For more. The Oxy special.
Well,
Meanwhile, QCK with no real options just has to save the op.
secret
Colin Z not
agent
nearly
Harbor,
as
really.
fortunate to be able to get away. He's surrounded, deep behind enemy lines, and the turret gives him away too.
Remaining.
That's 4.
Ace, ace, ace.
He's gonna try.
Yeah. And he's popping, man. See his player cam on this? Dude, the first 3 kills are nice, though, especially the third. It was fast. But yeah, I mean, use the wall against them.
Not bad.
6
Wall just had the most perfect gap
Alright,
you
take a
could
look at that one
possibly
more
ask
time.
for.
I mean, the trap behind the wall, and then that third kill is just crazy. How does he get away with that? The 4th and the 5th were for the culture, for the people.
That's my goat right there. I have a shot.
Yes.
Friendly reminder for those of you
Who
who
are
are
we
following
on?
along, follow at iBuyPower on Twitter. They give away a PC every single time.
13
a VCT
to
America's player
4.
gets an ace. Maybe it'll be you. 13 and 4 for the kid. And he's good.
That's a good timeout. That's a good timeout. Try to calm him down a little bit, but if we've seen Oxy do anything, it's keep the momentum going. And at this point, it might just be try to find Oxy and spam him again. Spam through
And
all
they
the
gotta
walls.
make
Sadak
sure.
tried,
So I
just-
imagine Sadak
bit
takes
of
some
whiffing
kind of
going
hit
on.
with the buy here, and everyone else can buy. But if they lose
Sometimes
this,
it just be like that. There's nothing.
D9 are gonna run away with it.
This is the Oxy that I like to see. You know, I went to the bathroom during the break in between maps and I saw Oxy there, and he was like, "Scrim."
I just hate Harbor
Gotta
so
feel
much.
like
I
a
swear when I
Scrim,
watch this
Scrim
kind of
Oxy
stuff.
is-
I swear Harbor
is
died
different.
with.
Scrim
I feel like
Oxy's becoming
Harbor
the stage
Viper
Oxy at
died
this point.
when this guy got nerfed.
And again, that's a
Unless I see something like
terrifying
really
prospect.
convincing on
He gets so much value when he
on
actually just
attack.
keeps holding
I
W.
don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And we've joked about it. Cloud9 have joked about it, but it really is like turn his brain off, just go fight.
They do take
kill,
the
and
hit,
go
and
for it.
pretty much everyone could buy
This time
apart from
disrespecting the
Sadak.
tail of that
So
wall, where Sadak has been able to find a ton
wanting to
of
get a full
space.
buy on this one. That's an
Rooney
absolute
popping and
shot
landing
from
that shot
Rooney.
onto Sadak was filthy.
I love this Oxy. Pushing all the way up, still going.
I thought he was going to snap on a Cohen Z, and I really did.
Me too.
Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
They understand here they've lost some of belong. The question is, how much have they lost? And for Cloud9, now that there's that other wall in their faces, it's interesting they
Poison's off.
aren't really using util to clear this out. They're just contacting through.
Yeah, once this
Okay,
turret
Les
goes
has
down
to
at
do a
though,
lot.
that will be the
Oh.
indicator, or that jump spot will be the indicator that all of C9 is towards his B side of the map. And that's why you see on the minimap,
Oh,
Even here, it's like the
Kalaji
wall
pushing through A, Viper
kind
ult
of
coming out
counters his
prematurely
own one way.
onto the B site.
I mean, they
All
have two
goes in,
Guardians
but
and
it
then
gives them the most
Sheriffs.
perfect amount of space.
One more bullet and that would have been
30
over.
seconds
What a
left.
smart play to flip.
They've pushed
Damn,
in the
this
spawn.
is a sick round from C9 right now. Use the
Buys
space
time
against them.
You see both pits overlapping one another.
My God, the
defensive
turret's
one's
getting
dropped. There's two
involved.
easy to less fall. Now QCK is gonna have to go aggressive.
Holy hell, this
Can't
is-
find anything in the pit.
Dude, I feel like
it's all
Loud
going
need
deep
another
now.
timeout after watching this round.
What a call from Cloud9.
So smart to flip site there. And commit the Viper's pit too,
Yeah,
just to
the
secure.
instant reaction, like the mid rounding
surprised to see Loud
from
invest
Vanity here is just
Yeah,
so
I mean,
good once he
you
sees the
definitely
ult,
understand
or
the
whoever
idea.
sees
It's
the
like
space
they know
behind
that
it to
their
go
whole team
take
is
this.
leaning towards the B side of
Took
the
so
map. I
much
put the ult
space.
down. Maybe I can delay the plan a little bit more, make it a little bit scary, but the
I don't know.
heads-up
I looked at
awareness
Les here, and it felt like
Vanity to
Les
call
was
that
like
flip.
relatively comfortable with his one way, and then
off
the
that Viper
harbor
ult is-
wall
is
comes
honestly the
in,
perfect play.
and they see the harbor
And I-
wall, and
and
then
I
they just
spoke,
disrespect the
QCK
one way
has
and
to
just
step
walk
it up for
out.
his team on this map.
Then he's forced
they
to
wanna
use his
win
ult,
because,
maybe in a position he doesn't want to
you know,
use his
Cloud
ult
played
in.
this map
I'm not
so
sure.
many times before. There's so much footage on that.
Feels like every time I watch a round,
It's not one of the maps where, like, you know,
the harbor
they're probably
just
focused on
looks like
changing
he's on
things up.
C9's team.
so that allows C9 to have these hard reads into the rounds like this. They understand the reactions that
Yeah.
Loud have.
They've looked so good doing it. And really, the timeline tells the story.
Dude, they've ended 6 of their round wins at B. I don't think they've gone A. What besides pistol, they haven't gone A.
They really haven't had to.
Yeah. But that's scary because now, once they start dabbling in with it, the mind games of Vanity can come through and he can start throwing some feints.
He is the op, by the way. Attack side Viper
Yeah,
op.
so they did
That's
though.
how you
They
know
did
things are
eco
going
for
well in the
this, and
Cloud9
it's
camp.
probably because they think the big
Oxy
win
with the
condition is
judging
getting the
knife.
op out. That's the only
the
gun they
deadly
couldn't buy
combo.
it last, and obviously only Sadak
Very
couldn't
ranked
buy.
players
So
right
The
big
deadly
win
combo.
conditions getting the op out, hold over towards B.
Seems like Loud are content to
They
give
can
up
have a
lot
heavy
in
stack
space. It
towards
makes
A.
sense.
Sadak has his
Oxy's
killjoy
ult
already,
primed and ready to go.
and
Is
Moose
Oxy gonna
though
go over
has his
screen?
already
This
as
is
well. So
what
we'll
I'm
see
looking
what
out for
happens
right now.
here.
He has a good
Ult for
dash
ult,
and
they
a
get a good plant top of sight.
Both ults invested. There it is. Diagram is
Damn,
Oxy goes
dude.
for it. Finds the second.
He's just
Racks
done
up
so
every weapon to
much,
get away.
though.
Team punishes.
Scanning ahead.
We got two members
Wait, it hit two?
who have been caught from Cloud9, but they still have so much cover. Vanity with the op over the top. And as that dissipates, the round continues. Loud
Yeah,
with
it's
so
just
much
such
to
a
do
good
at a
plan.
numbers deficit. QCK's weak and they have to take the site back. Kawanzin's not going to find any value, any space.
Last player
And
standing.
it's only getting worse. Azeppa's heating up. What a
Yeah.
shot.
Dude, C9 are just all over them at the
Foolproof
moment.
close plant there.
Great round from Oxy.
Viper mollies, an op on belt to secure it. If
Yeah,
anybody
but
else
everything
goes
here was
down.
good in terms of like counter
volleys
ult
on
for the
it.
ult, but then they're going plant top of sight as well. Top of
Oxy,
sight, very good after plant
going
settings.
crazy
C9
right now.
just, I mean, Oxy just gets to send
He's
it.
going crazy.
Yeah, he is fragging so heavy.
We'll take a look at it again. You wondered, where is he going to go? How aggressively will he go? That was it right there.
Amazing.
The dash into 2Es. And yeah, ultimately he died for it, but
He did his job and some.
yep.
Yeah, and he's
Getting
got a
two
double
there, and that
timeout here.
Causes
A
Loud
rough
to
situation to be in.
use a timeout. Is that the second one? The second timeout or the
Yeah,
first timeout?
that's
Yeah.
the second time out they've used.
Second timeout. I mean, it's slipping away like crazy right now. Oxy's having another Oxy performance, and Loud need to stop the bleeding. They understand. SDK understands. We gotta stop this here and now if we want any chance of coming back, and they can still do it, to be fair. But they need to find a way to shut down Oxy so he can't get one.
Juju, wake up. Thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate the tier 1.
You've been doing a really good job of disrupting.
Thank you for that.
Disrespecting the Loud
Yeah.
players.
One of my better
Cloud9 in
clips.
such
Not
luxury
wrong.
right now. They're up 6 rounds. They
Dude,
haven't
look
used
at
a single
this, man.
timeout.
The
Oxy's
money.
15 and 6. I mean, they have so many things going their way here.
Now Moose has the op in his hands.
They've got so much money too.
Yeah, you could start buying backup guns,
Might
to be
give it
honest.
Oxy, though. I think Oxy's trying to ask for it potentially for an updraft here, maybe. No op, just a rifle though.
What's the response from Loud on the other side of this timeout? It seems like they're going to go back to the harbor wall they've been using.
Yeah, and getting maybe less, a little bit pushed up, trying to take favorable engagements.
It's the same idea. It's the same harbor wall. It's still Sadak playing mid.
But I like
QCK
this
has an
though.
op,
It's
glass
like the
cannon,
wall that they've been using once to the Viper
and
and
there's
the
not much backing it up.
it's just all
a couple of
it's all
sheriffs.
just deployed to try and make
So
sure that they
Guardians,
can't
he's
work
going
out that
really
the op is
aggressive
here.
too. That's what you want
But
out
then
of
now
your
that it
duels.
gets scanned, they work
Dashes
out that
away,
the op
stays
is
alive.
here. It's literally just
But now they
Harbor
know
plays
Al's
over
on the board.
towards B and they can just block vision so that they don't realize that the op is here.
Can he get anything else?
Oh,
Tucking, peeking
Shot,
behind the
man.
wall and getting another.
absolute shot.
QCK taking matters into his own hand.
A third?
And
you
Les
can tell he's
might have
waiting for
messed
it.
up here. Les
Instead,
decided
dashes
to
away to
push too
safety.
heavy into the op, and now all of B is open, and they can
That
pivot
opens up
back.
the entire map for C9.
Ah, that's such an
he's ahead of it.
overstep. What a
God,
shot over towards
but
middle
it's
though.
traded. And now
I
it's
didn't think he had that.
I didn't think so either.
Gotta start looking at this orb
Question is,
here,
does Tweet
and they
pick-
gotta
does
start
Tweet pick up
protecting
the
this
op?
orb because you
They
get
have no
this
idea
orb that's a
Constantine's here.
res, and that
They
makes
also
it a
don't
3
really
on
have anything
3.
to clear
30
that he's here.
seconds
That's gonna give his
Yeah,
position
and that's
away.
why tunnel
Spike hits
vision's a
the
little bit
ground.
heavy
Spike
for it.
down
And now
A.
Vanity left alone and op in hand.
Poison orb emitting.
Week 2, and you imagine Loud are gonna want to hunt this one out.
Oh.
They know where he is. No point in trying to hide it now.
And he's gonna be
13
saving
seconds
this.
left. Sadok's on the prowl. The op
10
battle of the
seconds
duelists goes in favor
IGL
of
opt
Sadak.
it. He BMs him too.
Poison's on.
It's not
Yeah,
every day you see 2 IGLs.
And
one on
Les
Senti, one on
kind of should be
Smokes, and
thanking his
op
team
1v1.
here. He messed up pretty heavy,
I
to
also
be
think,
honest.
I mean, while it's fun or whatever, and ultimately the round goes in favor of Loud, that's important because the op is now in a position where Loud could not pick it up. They couldn't carry it into the next.
Yeah. And he's gonna have to force again here and have no armor. QCK played this round really well. And also, in general, Loud did make the adaptation that they needed to make. They realized that C9
30 seconds
has this entire half just been show and go.
Yeah.
There hasn't been many other layers to it. It's been where the main pack is where we're hitting. So they actually had 4
Slow
people on
on
that
it.
A side already.
Right here.
And
Okay,
now, does
is it a
Vandy
similar
understand that
situation?
and read into it?
Win one,
Yeah,
lose
this
the
no armor
next.
op is such high risk, high reward, and yeah, it worked out in the previous round, but can
Oxy
he do
here
it
is
again?
here
Oxy knows.
so early.
They saw him.
Yeah, they both saw each other.
Scary
Recon
scenes.
goes in again. No recon shooter once again for
with that
QCK.
box, the op still in the hands of Oxy. Or, excuse me,
And Vanity
No way.
is on
And
top of
this time
him.
it goes
Yeah,
the way
and
of Vanity.
on top of the timing once he was seen
And
here.
yet The investment is
Oi.
outrageous. Oxy's holding forward. Kawantine is down.
Dude, they're
He
getting
was slow, he was
so
darted.
wrecked, man.
He just spammed a guy that was tagged back sight from
Spike
top
planted.
bomb site. That was so cool.
Found them.
He's so hungry for more.
Yeah, look at him.
Blocking sight.
Go for it.
I mean, you might as
Yup.
well.
Yeah,
Smell
you
blood in the
should,
water.
man. I mean, look at your money.
Pushing
Look
forward.
at your money, look at your score. Pretty much everyone on the
Sonic
team
wasn't
can
able to
just
beat
go
Vanity
for it.
in the last round, but he could Oxy on this. Now with the dart in his face, he has to swing forward. He falls.
Jeez.
Cloud9 get to 8. They continue to roll. And again, I'm concerned about the finances for Loud, man, because
Yeah,
like back-to-back rounds of glass cannon ops and
Just this.
them not netting
This
round
and
wins,
this.
them not being able to carry the weapon into the next gets very expensive.
It does. I mean, QCK is gonna have no money right now.
Finish.
I think there are a couple that
Had way more stuff on bind. It's not their own map
There's a
pick.
big
Yeah, dude,
difference
I'm
here in
really
how
trying to
QCK
work
is
out why
working
they
the
picked
op
this
compared to
map
how
because like that.
C9 has been working the op.
So
Vanity is taking angles with this op. He dropped
Some
it
of
now,
this
but
stuff
he was
is
taking
so
angles with the
outdated,
op
I
off of the
swear.
drone. Whereas
And
QCK is
like if
dry
your big
swinging
win
into
condition is
enemies.
getting the op,
And it worked
and
that
surely
round
if
that
your
Loud
big win
won, the
condition is
second
getting
round
the
they won,
op,
but
surely someone has
this
to
time
start
C9
shooting
was
this
aware,
recon over towards
and
A
the util
more.
advantage was too strong.
they've quietly crept forward, only a footstep.
And I don't even think anybody was close enough to hear that, but they should hear the Sage Wall come out behind them.
What?
It doesn't even matter. C9's just rolling right now. Just too confident.
They're doing everything they want, and they're getting away with it.
Kawazin's
Nice, though.
still somehow not
They bring
aware
back
that
the
they
old
could be
Gambit
flanking him,
wall.
even though 2 of his teammates went down from mid. Just a huge gap.
Sin.
I mean,
Good defense.
they're having their way with Loud.
Spike planted.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, it's a great round to bring it out again. Yeah, this used to be a Gambit
has to
classic.
say.
Just go close here, just wall up, and then just insta take the
The
duels.
finances, the snowball, the momentum that Cloud9 have been able to amass over the last 11 rounds continues.
Dude, they're a team that once they start going, it just seems so crazy to play against. All of a sudden, all 5 members decide to just start shooting.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect accuracy. Look at this.
Exactly.
Moose just one-tapped him.
Yeah, they're just out dueling them as well. No more
I think
timeouts,
as
2
we
rounds.
compare what we just saw
Kind of
on
hoping
Xbox,
that they
what we
win a
saw on
pistol
Xbox,
so we can at least see
right?
some of the stuff that
For
they've
it to
been
be 6-6
doing
at half, for it to be back and forth was kind of expected. Maybe we expect Loud to pull away.
on
but
attack in practice, but
this level of dominance from Cloud9,
Yeah.
this is impressive. Remember, we had the conversation during the last map about what are we going to learn from these two teams? Because I think going into the series, there are a lot of questions left to be answered. This is quite a resounding Cloud9 or the real deal
Yeah.
type half so far.
When they turn it on, man, they're unreal.
oh,
And this is a fast pace in this round.
That's dry.
Another first blood. This time
they
it's
just win every single duel at the moment. I mean, obviously Loud can do this back on the attack half, but
maybe that'll be enough. But here they're desperate for anything they can possibly get. I mean, a morsel of crumb for Loud here. They've invested the Reckoning. They put down the Sobol too. And no,
dude, Zephyr's just been left alone with the spike here. Yeah, I think the call of just getting out there needed to be followed by more.
Top nest right now. That's all right. Scared me too. Sadak pushing forward.
Honestly, 3, and then with some new harbor stuff, maybe. Gotta get a pistol also though.
But no, Loud get their third.
Yeah, and I think the call was to get off site there because everyone got off site apart from Zephyr.
Work in their favor.
And then Zephyr was just stuck, and then the spike goes down, and then it's just like the worst situation ever.
I like to pride Vanity with his attack side calling as well. And finally, utility being used correctly from the side of Loud. I felt like a lot of these rounds, they didn't even get to be in a spot where they could use utility like we know them to use, and how they used it when they won the rounds they won, like the B delay and everything like that. So
Loud styled, or excuse me, Cloud9 styled on Loud. We're gonna throw it down to the desk to break that first half down.
Talk about a response from Cloud9 after a disappointing showing in map 1. Icebox looks pretty darn
Icebox is like pretty heavy attack sided.
We're gonna have to compare our duelists.
It can be
here,
comp
set
dependent,
some
but
context up because Oxy, he's popping off.
Oxy is frying right now. This guy is a literal paid overheater for Cloud9. Like, all he does, entering site, get his first skill, and then keep pushing towards the other spawn, and he's always good for that second. He has been taken over.
I mean, the best part, too, is he just has a smile on his face the whole time. And earlier, we were talking about how C9 is full of vibes, and I feel like that is something that is kind of emulating in this kind of situation, because Oxy has just been going crazy. He is smiling, having a great time.
What is this wall? The harbor wall there is so abysmal. It's actually so garbage, and Oxy punishes it. Like, it gave him that little pocket to play in, and then you've got this insane
you've seen a couple of these walls that you just haven't liked at all, Chrissy. Like,
yeah.
What is it about them that just throws you off?
So they're kind of improv walls, because like that round, for example, the harbor was, Tui's was playing from Snowman, and then they're getting split onto the B site, so he's trying to throw it so it cuts off that line. Unfortunately, because he's got to curve it, he can't quite get it perfect on the run.
Pocket,
so it gave that pock out for the walkout, and that's what Oxy abused.
I mean, playing Harbor, you need to be consistent with your walls, with the angles of the walls too, or else that kind of stuff keeps happening. And that's another reason why I feel like it's a little bit scary to start having Harbor on that attack side too, because then you can give the defense side some little plays that they could go through.
These guys are like one of the last teams that are still pushing that Harbor on Ice.
Yeah. And into his defense, he is the Harbor GOAT. Like, he's the OG, right? I think that was just an unfortunate situation.
just lean towards C9 playing better than expected, or Loud not performing. I mean, Loud heavy underperformed that half. The C9 looking good. So it's a solid mix, but man, it was a really shocking half, really.
Loud look lost on a map that they chose.
It definitely doesn't look like a map pick.
Their only loss against Gen G, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seems Cloud9 are just making a mockery of them right now.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much footage on them on this map, though, and if you do,
But I do think like even the mid round, it's like a good mid round calling, and obviously Oxy just fragging heavy has been solid.
Speaking of new things, this is something new.
Yeah, this is something new.
All
All off, all in, they go over towards spawn.
Right under all.
Not bad, good luck Rooney.
Wild round.
Then what?
What a wild approach, and Rooney and Oxy are able to get some. Can Oxy get another? Oh, too easy. Has like negative HP. Zeppa finally cleans him up.
Gosh.
But
C9
then
are
what? You
so-
have 3 isolated
so clean right
here
now with their
with no
reaction.
support.
And
Wall
this
then
feels
goes,
very
wall then
reminiscent
goes,
of
and they're
mine,
out in
where
the
it feels
open.
Like Loud have a very cool idea on a pistol. They're gonna do something
But
different.
is it a cool idea?
Kind of catch Cloud9 off guard, and Cloud9 receive it well.
They actually almost countered it straight up. Rooney went under that little platform, and then
What are
Zeppa
they
actually
meant to
walled
be
off
doing
all of
after
mid,
this?
So they didn't have to look any other way, and they just needed
Flip
to have
B?
a crossfire right there, and it worked out perfectly. This should be a wrap, unless Les can go crazy here against Vanity.
Hey, the spike's nowhere near him.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Wait,
Battle?
Yeah, a little
the
turret.
turrets.
I mean, Sonic has so much to deal with.
Oh my god.
Nothing is found.
No kills going his way. He's just having a rough one right now.
No, and that, I mean, that, I know there's still a couple of rounds to be played, but that feels like a must-win pistol.
Oh,
If you're
100%
Loud,
must
if you
win.
wanna have
No
a shot
plant
to
down
get
as
back in
well.
this thing.
So
If I'm
where are they
Cloud9
wanting to go?
right now,
One person walks right
fully
side of the
investing into
wall
this
over
round and
towards
doing
here. They get
whatever
cut
it
off by
takes
the sage
to
wall.
not get ecoed, because the only way you lose this map
Then
is if
they
you get
focus
ecoed
on
right
the
here.
3 over towards the middle, and then the guy's meant to be walking right side of the wall to kill the people that are
This
going
has been
through
so
the wall to
one-sided
fight
so
them.
far.
Because they sage walled, this guy gets locked off, and then he's
really
done.
nothing.
So a lot of this was down to
Loud
the
were able
sage
to
wall.
do
That's why it
defense, and
didn't look
then
like it was the
that
greatest
pistol not
idea.
going their way almost
But with
puts
this
them 6
luck
feet
in
under.
behind the wall, yeah, I can see that
Vanity
working. That's fair
instantly
play.
running away after hearing all those
Sage wall was pretty
footsteps.
sick then.
Don't give him anything, and he almost went down.
It's QCK who falls though.
No way he spammed him through, right? Little
Good
revenge.
chance, yeah.
Little revenge for Oxy.
It's a real good chance. Only sheriff in the hands of Kanzine.
There's a gap in this wall.
Oh, it's the tiniest of gaps. I mean, look at how respectful Cloud9 are playing this. They're playing this so intelligently. There's nobody up anywhere. They've
As
got
they
the
should.
turret. Yeah, they've got the alarm bot. They've got people playing super safe. You're right.
Like I said, the only way this comeback can come to fruition is if Cloud can snag this round.
What
away
is the
from them,
third map?
ruin the economy of
Lotus?
C9,
Right.
And just snowball out of control, but
Spike planted.
I don't think that's going to be the case here.
Cloud9 did such a good job this round of just not giving anything. And as I say that, Oxy gets caught lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind
and
of caught in transition.
it could maybe do a
Remember,
lot
this
of
is just
damage
pistols
with no
here. They managed to
wall.
get the spike down, but you imagine the weaponry will become a factor here. No more utility to speak up for Loud. Vanity falls.
In the
Moose
slow.
trying to creep
Tell you
forward,
what, they
get the
still
kills,
did
and he
very
does.
good damage though.
Zeppa will get the defuse.
Take out some guns.
I lied. Rooney
Armor's
will
got
get
to
the
be
defuse.
rebought.
Yeah,
It's 11-3.
he picked up quite a bit of kills there. He's already close to his
Wonder how much they changed of Lotus. Oh, there'll be a completely brand new Lotus though.
And then yeah,
There is no way they would keep their Lotus, especially as they were
Must win around here
perma
for Loud.
banning it. Like they were very aware they had to change it. So Lotus will be a different comp.
just anything
I
that you
think,
can
yeah,
string
dude,
together
I'm
from this point
literally
on would be good.
100% sure.
I mean, even the retake, right? The slow coming out, everything like that. The utility clean for C9.
Yeah, it was pretty.
They're good on this map.
The problem with this score, though, is that Fnatic has scarred all of us. Not just once.
Revealing area.
11-3 in favor of Cloud9. Loud with, as you mentioned, a must-win round. Sonic with an opener. that's certainly
Wait,
gonna
gets
help,
2 there?
though, as he gets 2. Nah, it's
Yeah,
too early to
and
say,
Rooney looks like he's baiting, but honestly, he's doing the right thing of just holding for the swing that comes in, and then he, and then eventually he decides that he wants to kill this guy and gets caught off by the timing. That's so funny, bro.
So obviously this round needs to go their way, but more importantly, well, maybe not more importantly, but they have to do so as cleanly as possible, right? They've got to be able to carry as much armor into the next, as many rifles into the next, because I think the only real way for this to come to fruition has to be through a pretty big snowball.
Yeah.
And if Sadak
Yeah, and this
continues
could
to
be an ult.
that'll
Okay,
help.
and they
It
get
looks
an ult
forward.
into this next
It's a
big buy
flawless
rounds.
round. He's got his ult online.
So even though they didn't get the pistol, that would have made this comeback a little bit easier. It's still kind of on because they have the advantage going into this round. You would imagine because Rooney's one away that they'll try go for the AWP and they'll do some kind of AWP
Now he
punish.
already has a KJ ult.
I think the one thing we've learned about Loud as we've watched them play over all these years is even when they're down big, there's never, I mean, and never any real concern. There's never any real urgency or stress or anything. I think their game plan and their approach to the game doesn't change.
You can never count them out, truly.
Yeah.
Toxins going up.
Oh, this is really
grabbing that orb. Oh, almost gets taken out.
They've inserted Oxy too.
I mean, honestly, kind of nice.
They know he's there?
And yeah, Oxy gets over towards here, and then they just swing off this as well. Big Joel. Bro, what's going on, man?
It's layered, but the kill comes through. Rooney helps, as now QCK is left alone. I don't think there's any hope for Magic here.
I got the spike.
Great support from C9 to just help Oxy get one, get out. He stays for longer.
And it's been a disaster for Loud, really.
Pipes area is really, really good to help him. I think he expected Oxy to run away, but
and with this, he's just expecting someone to watch middle, and then he double smokes, vision blocks, and then obviously that creates pressure. Like he goes over towards B. Well, he splits the defense up, so
for QCK
it's smart, and they have bit with
also
this.
To just start heating up in this series in general. He's been relatively quiet all game long.
Yeah, he has.
30 seconds left.
Just willing to play the retake on the A. Why even give any 1v1s? There's no point of trying to hold it.
These rounds are the most tragic because they build all the suspense, and then QCK will, like, the player gets one tap usually. It's just tragic. And the thing is, now they know. Now they're creeping in on him, and there we go. Yeah.
All right, 8 chances, and yeah,
Rudy
man,
gets his 3.
I'm out after watching this, man. I'm not anywhere near a believer, dude.
Super impressive map so far from C9.
I mean, obviously, again, Oxy
really good reads on
getting
their
so many.
attack.
I mean, C9 in general just getting a lot of the first
Synergy
picks, but
between Zappa and Oxy so far, it's been nice.
Well, I think part of the problem too is Loud just dug themselves so deep a hole in the first half that you have to play perfect Valorant, and that's just too much to ask for.
even just like their punish over towards the orb here is killing me.
And with Oxy playing as well as he is,
Like they're trying to use a wall that actually just gives you cover to pick the orb up. Like every time I watch some Harbor util, I'm looking at C9's POV and they're just like, cheers man, like thank you so much for giving me this wall. Oh, you've walled us to give us a gap here, perfect, thank you so much. You've walled us off so we can now disrespect this one way, thank you very much. You've walled me off here so I can pick up the orb. What's going on?
feels like Cloud9 are trying to play this.
Oh, he's in the air.
Yeah, he is really high too.
No value this time.
The wall's blocking the view.
I say that, and he's gonna go crazy.
There's the first. No dash, no updraft. Moose gets his 2. Sadak and less. The only things keeping Cloud9 from taking us to Icebox, or Lotus, excuse me. Moose has almost 3,000 credits, has light armor. Vanity also has light armor. Oxy has blades.
Chat, relax. The 8 isn't great though, I'll give you that. Okay, yeah, I mean, honestly, C9 just did great on this. It was, it felt like a 6v4 though,
It was like I said
with the
earlier,
util.
They just made a mockery out of Loud.